Alright, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Scott Popular giving you yet another juicy morsel of popular advice. And what I can tell you guys right now is that, yo, this year it's gonna happen. Yep, that's right. And maybe sooner than we think. Street Fighter 4 has been announced, and it's got people all over the world going bananas. And they have every right to be. I mean, this is just Street Fighter we're talking about. It's just the game that started the whole fighting game genre. But, hey, that's enough of the video game history lesson, and let's talk about now. Now, recently on June 7th and June 8th, myself and a couple of SRKers from Tokyo and Osaka, shout out to them boys, who the best, and a ton of Japanese Street Fighter fans went down to Sugamo, in Tokyo, and tested Street Fighter 4 in its latest stages of production. And it's pretty fantastic, I can tell you that right now. Street Fighter plays a lot like Super Turbo with the EX moves from Third Strike. The Street Fighter story itself takes place after Street Fighter 2 but before Street Fighter 3, which would strangely enough make it Street Fighter 2 Ultimate Edition. I don't care, just give Guile a new move. But hey, I'm not here to speculate. I'm just elated that Street Fighter 4 is coming out and I got to play it. Now, I can tell you right now that the cast consists of the original 8. Yes, the original 8 players are there. You can still play Ryu and Ken. Of course, they're gonna be there along with their other buddies. And then we got the 4 bosses. That's Vega, Balrog, Sagat. Those guys in there. And then we got 4 new characters as of now. Okay, Crimson Viper, who's the new sexy video game girl. I don't care what you say about Chun-li. She's in the past right now. It's all about Crimson Viper. And we got Rufus, big man. We got Abel, the Frenchman. And then we got a Mexican wrestler, the L, as I call him. So watch out. I'm not gonna put any tier lists on this one just yet, but they're all very amusing characters. They were re-rendered and it looks fantastic. But right now, I'm gonna show you guys a couple of pictures. Check them out. Come right back. I'll be here to wrap this all up. Graphically, Street Fighter 4 is like nothing you've ever seen before. And you gotta actually go out and play it to really appreciate it. The screenshots do the game no justice whatsoever. But there are 2 things that really impressed me graphically. Number 1, the collision effects. They were done beautifully and tastefully, and they did not interrupt the gameplay. It wasn't like 50 bazillion explosions and white stuff all over the screen, or cards or kangaroos flying around it. You can't tell what's going on during the match. It was tastefully and beautifully done. And then I like the amount of detail put into small things like the kanji on Ryu's belt, or seeing the sweat beads when he does his super fireball. It looked really well done, really well thought out. And at this moment, I'd like to say, good job to the Capcom artists, because, you had a big job ahead of you. You had to take 2D characters and bring them into a 3D world, okay? And I'm going to be one to tell you, flat out, when the decision was made to go 2.5D or whatever the hell they want to call it right now, I wasn't happy. I wanted the game that looked like Street Fighter 3. I wanted 2D sprites. Beautifully drawn out and animated 2D sprites. I really wasn't ready for the 3D, but now that I see it, and I see it in motion, I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. I'm glad you guys went ahead and did that, and it looks fantastic, and it's gonna be and it plays fantastic. The animation is really cool, and you guys did a lot of work, and I'll be the first one to say, you know, thank you for doing a good job and pulling it off in a very believable fashion. Now, what a lot of you people want to probably be asking me right now is, Scott Popular, is this game fun? Is it popular? I can honestly say that Street Fighter 4 is way popular, man. It's a cool game, you know. It's got those aspects that we all are familiar with, but it also has a pretty easy learning curve. If you've never played Street Fighter in your life, this is one of those games you can always just go and pick up on and play with your friends and have a cool time. You don't have to memorize like 50 bazillion commands or different button combinations to do, you know, certain attacks. And hell, if you play with Guile, you only got 2 moves. So, but anyway, like I said, it's an easy learning curve. Anybody can pick it up, and if you are the pro gamer, the elite gamer, this game has a lot of new stuff. It has like you know, there's super canceling as always. You know, you can do that with, you know, depending on where you are on your bar and your meter. And there's unblockables now. There's ultra combos. I mean, there's a lot of hidden stuff in there that it's going to take a while for us to find. So on a popular rating, I'm going to have to give Street Fighter 4 an 8.9 with an impending update upon release. When the game actually comes out in the arcade, I'll go back and I'll have some time to actually sit down for, you know, more than just 5 or 7 minutes. And hopefully there'll be some more consoles out, and then I can actually give a more thorough update report on more characters than just, you know, Guile and me harking the fact that Guile should have more moves. But other than that, yo man, I want to say thank you so very much to the people at Capcom and Seth Killian for giving me to go ahead and do this. And oh, my homeboys at SRK Japan, that's on the Tokyo crew and the Osaka crew. We need to get together one day, have a good barbecue or something like that. You guys came through and you dropped some really valuable information. And other than that, SRK, DFP, we the best. And this has been Scott Popular, giving you more popular advice. And hopefully I'll see you again and we'll do something nice. Good games.